Sagittarius, so we are looking at your reading for the month of March. And so wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, being a cross-watcher, dealing with a Sagittarius, being a Sagittarius yourself, we're focusing here on love. And what are some of the things that you want to know around that? Romantic love, personal love, self-fulfillment, you know, honoring the expression of love that you are as a soul having a human being experience. So we're looking at all of that. What is the guidance in the month of March? What are some of the blockages? What are some of the things that are withholding from you what you want? We're going to clarify that. And then on my Facebook page, so I'm using the OSHO Zen Tarot. I've got daily messages coming out with like a card per day to sort of give you an idea what that card's energy is about. If maybe you want to start studying in the energy in that direction. Before that, I did it with the Thought Tarot. That was really, really fulfilling. So you can go back and check all of those. There's a link to my Facebook page down below in the description if you want to check it out. Okay, so general reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming out. So we have got healing, healing of the heart, healing of your energy body. If you kind of want to just imagine something for a moment like that, Sagittarius, healing of your soul. You know, it feels like for many of you, you have sort of forgotten, you know, who you are. Actually, that fish tank is making quite a noise. Give me just a seckie. No, wrong plug. Which one is it now? There we go. Isn't that better? Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, the heart is opening here. You know, a lot of things that may have been holding you back when it comes to love and all those sort of things, Sagittarius, those things are being sort of cleared out for you. You know, for a lot of you, I feel there may have been a lot of anxiety, so maybe like trouble with the stomach, headaches, lightheadedness, and even like a pressure on the chest that has been, you know, increasing to a point where it may have been concerning you, made you a bit worried, beautiful Sagittarius. That was your heart opening. It was your higher heart opening. And if you're not familiar with higher heart opening, then, you know, by all means, definitely go and look that up. All right. Of course, if you do have an actual medical problem, then I most definitely want you to go and see a qualified professional for that. All right. Innocence. You have got a return here to simplicity happening for you. And this is the time, Sagittarius, where you really want to focus on those things in life that are working out. You know, those things that are somehow coming to pass. So it's about focusing on the things that are working and not, you know, becoming too focused on the things that are not working. Because it's those small little things that come in where you say, okay, that's just nice. Yes, 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 that's cool. You know, celebrating all those things. It is by doing that that you actually welcome the bigger and the better and the more to usher in. Okay? There is awakening here of consciousness that's happening for you. Third eye opening, you know, that instinct expanding. You may be aware of or become more increasingly aware of what other people are thinking, what they are reasoning, what they are planning, what, you know, what they are speaking about without being, you know, sort of like forthright about it. And I feel that there's a situation here, Sagittarius, that it is just necessary to maybe open the conversation a bit more directly. I feel that for some of you, you might be bringing up something, hoping that maybe another person will sort of like take the bait, you know, speak about it, clear the air, but they are not. So you may need to ask somebody a question very straightforward, all right? You have to speak very straightforward to them. Possibilities. I see this as your connection with someone definitely going to a next level. And even for those of you that haven't physically met the person yet that you'd like to be with, this is you going to that next level where you are sort of like, you know, ready to receive, and them doing the same thing. So it is the plan being very much sort of like, you know, on par, on sort of like on par, you know, the way that you want it to go. Okay. So possibilities over here, things happening, things expanding, a beautiful new beginning, start, day, coming up here for you, it's loading here for you. In life, in love, across the board, okay? And if you like that, if you resonate with that, Sagittarius, then you go ahead and you claim that for yourself. You place your hand on your heart, you take a nice deep breath, and you say yes to it, okay? Understanding. For a lot of you, things have been just super hard. And I feel one of the main reasons why things have been super hard for most of you is because you were the furthest thing away from chill, you know? So when we are very sort of highly strung and you almost have that idea of like, you know, what's going to go wrong next, then something does go wrong because your energy is sort of acknowledging that something must go wrong. And we're not always aware of the fact that we are doing that until we realize it. And when you realize it, you can say, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then you can choose a different choice. Okay? I see that for many of you, you're not out of the dark yet, but I definitely see that you are raising your vibration, raising your awareness of what is possible for you, of what you are open to. Definitely meeting with your soul family over here. There's helpful resources coming into your life, you know, so this can be a romantic connection, it can just be friends, it could be colleagues, neighbors, you know, so anything that happens at the moment, Sagittarius, any changes that happens, somebody that comes, somebody that goes, don't try to micromanage that. It might seem like someone staying or someone going. I get specifically someone going, it might seem like the worst thing that can happen. But I feel that it's time, it's meant to happen, so don't stand in its way. It's in that sense where the universe peacefully move out something or someone to move in something new. There is a fight here between you and someone else, or a shared sort of maybe emotional wound or something like that. You know, maybe a past trauma, so you know, maybe this is a sibling of yours, maybe this is a relationship you just couldn't get going. Maybe these are, again, especially for you, like friendships, toxic friendships, which, you know, it may have been that you and someone were vibing at the same space at a time, but you are different now, you're vibing on a different level. And sometimes you just can't keep the space going with someone, with something. But I feel for you, it's like your surroundings are outdated in relation to your energy. And so there are changes happening, and the way that you can help yourself with that, because it's such a big change, it makes it very overwhelming. So what you can do for yourself in that space, Sagittarius, is to, you know, really practice mindfulness, becoming present in the moment, getting some sort of white noise maybe, even if you think it's the biggest load of bullshit on the planet. But, you know, a fountain, the sound of the wind, a wind chime, whatever, you know, something like that. I also see a solution for something or someone. There's an aspect here of something that is really annoying you and you're not even sure why. I feel that it is reminding you of something in your childhood, some unresolved issue. So that is also getting resolved for you, whatever that may be. Okay? Clarifying that overall energy for you, Sagittarius. And then, oh yeah, what I wanted to say with that tarot is that, you know, whatever your one burning question is that brought you to that reading, we're going to draw you a card from that at the end. Okay? For now, clarifying the overall energy of this reading, you've got the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Death card energy. So this is what I like. You're not fighting the way that you used to fight before. So it's not necessarily a different fight that you are fighting, but I feel that you're sort of going about things in the way that ensures long-term, long-lasting positive results for everybody involved. So that's really, really great, okay? There's still some tears and things. I can see that, as I said, you know, you're not 100% out of the dark. There are still some emotions that need to be dealt with. There are some conversations that need to be had, you know, for whoever it is that you are dealing with. You might need to say goodbye to a past version of that person and expectation as well as from yourself, because it almost feels like life is giving you like a second take on things here. So the question is, are you going to do it the same as you did it before? Or are you going to rather, you know, take the more challenging approach, but the one that actually, you know, pays so very positively for your highest good? And with the death card energy there, moving out of the dark, moving into the light, moving into a new space. You know, this is a Scorpio energy. It's about the boost and regeneration. It's about leaving behind what is no longer for you, you know, in like swapping that for something else, something different, something more positive. So anything that is coming to an end here, don't stand in its way. I do see endings here. I see them being very beautifully orchestrated by the universe, where everything just flows. Just don't you sort of like mingle with that. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, so let's get an overall energy from the universe for you, Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Overall energy from the universe. Focus on your one burning question. Gonna get you a card for that just now. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Ooh, look at that. If you're coming back, I'd like to welcome you back. Thank you for your support. To any of you that are interested in card reading, spiritual development, there's some links in the description for my courses, okay? You got the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower energy over here. So with the Fool, first of all, this is Uranus energy. It's about change. It's about rebellion, originality, personal independence, disobedience, you know, not going in the direction that everybody says that you must go because, you know, I don't feel like it. That sort of vibe, you know, but it's very positive. I actually quite like this because there's a new beginning that's loading here for you, but it's a type of new beginning that, you know, that pays off, like it's got very positive dividends, basically, if you want to put it like that, you know. Powerful new start, starting something new, very, very powerful. And someone else is coming to the party. I don't know who this is, but someone else, somebody very significant. This could be a friend that maybe somehow you lost through a connection with someone, or the person that you're dealing with, your parents. But people are coming to the party here, people that haven't come to the party in a long time. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to force them. You don't have to push them, all right? They're just coming. Mars energy, a lot of clearing out of the past and, like, you know, drawing a lot of new, a lot of positive energy into the space of where you are and how you're going about things. It's about aggression, it's about survival. So I do see you definitely laying down the law, putting your foot down with certain aspects over here, Sagittarius. There is that fear that things can, like everything that you may have spent, you know, spend like a significant amount of time and energy on, like that could fall apart. But I don't really see that. You know, I don't really see that. I see you being in the midst of a change, and you're in March going through that change. But I would say practice mindfulness, you know, honor your emotions, take lots and lots of time for yourself, and just allow the process to sort of work its way through. All right. One burning question. What is it that we have for you? One burning question for Sagittarius, please. Spirit guides and guardian angels. What is it that they need to know? You got 5 energy here, and in numerology, 5 is the energy of new beginnings. I particularly like this bright yellow of this card. It's like, it's, for me, it's all about hope and positivity. You have the 5 of Wands, strife in Thought Tarot, and this card is about balance. It is about, you know, everybody that is meant to come to the party, coming to the party fully prepared, doing their part, doing their share. And those that are not meant to come to the party, they are just not coming. The universe is like rerouting them in a different direction. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope that that helps. And from my side, I really wish that March is the most beautiful month for you. I hope that it's amazing. I hope that your heart's desires are fulfilled. And I hope it's just incredible. May it just be more beautiful than you ever imagined. And so it is. I'll see you next time. Bye.